Hi, Donna. How are you?
Hey Michelle, I am awesome. How are you today?
I'm good. How is your week going?
It's going really well. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm really excited. So I have kids coming into town, which we're really excited. We haven't seen them in a couple months, and we're just going to have a really good time.
Fun. Fun. Are you planning on making a big Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes, we do. Me and my daughter do most of our cooking. I'm cooking two turkeys starting tomorrow, and she does a ham. We're going to have about 16 to 18 of us here Thanksgiving Day. So,
Oh,
so yeah, it's a fun time.
that is awesome. That is so awesome. Well, did I tell you what I was doing for my Thanksgiving?
You did mention it, but remind me.
Well, we have some family coming up from Kentucky, and my husband was nice enough to hire somebody to cater our Thanksgiving meal.
Oh my goodness,
Is that not awesome?
that is not something you hear about all the time.
No, I mean, I still have to make I'm still gonna make like the green salad and the cranberry that comes out of a can. For some reason, the kids still love the actual cranberry that comes out of the can.
Yes.
So I don't know, but for those of you that are not in the States, this is the week that we celebrate Thanksgiving, and this is just a great time that family gets together, and then the next day is Black Friday, which is when everybody goes shopping, seems like. But which reminds me, we're probably not going to do a training on Friday because it is going to be the day after Thanksgiving. So I do want to make sure you guys know that. But just really quickly, my name is Michelle Grigsby. This is my beautiful business partner, Donna Rios. And together we are known as the Blog Babes. And what I would like to do is just really quickly remind you, I want to encourage you to go to our fan page. Make sure you like our fan page. It's just fanpage.com/the blog babes. But just to really quickly tell you who we are, our passion is to help network marketers, people who are working from home, find their voice in the busy world of online marketing. And we do that by teaching you blogging strategies, and we teach you social media strategies. And guys, these strategies work. We've got a lot of fans that are jumping on our fan page. We're getting lots of hits to our blog that hasn't even really officially launched yet. And we're basically sharing with you what we're doing.
Mhm.
And we also, what we want to do is we really want to encourage you to visit our blog and download an amazing training that Donna did. And what it is, guys, is we're going to give you a PDF that's going to show you the top 10 ways to create compelling, riveting headlines, along with a quick training video. And this is a really special treat because there's many different ways to create these headlines, as Donna will show you in the training. But the first thing you want to do is create a really big wow impression. You want to get people to click on your link. You want them to open your email. You want them to open your blog post, right? You want them to take action, and it's really important that you have a compelling headline to do that. So, and also, whenever you do that, you're also going to get access to all the live trainings that we've been doing on Tuesdays and Fridays at noon. So you're going to get access to all those trainings. And also, guys, if you're here live, make sure to comment so that we know you're here. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the comments so that in case anybody has any questions or any comments, just let us know that you're here. So with that said, I think I'm going to turn this over to Donna. You ready, Donna?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey, thanks,
Awesome.
Michelle. Hey, everybody. Well, today we're going to be talking about something that when I first came online, it was for some reason fathom in my head, and it's all about the sales funnel. I really didn't even know what it was called at that time. I just knew you needed to do certain steps, but I didn't know how to fit everything together or even the whys. So today we're going to talk about basically kind of getting your sales funnel up and running, incorporate to be able to come up with the final product. And so I'm hoping that we kind of explain this well. If you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to ask, and then we'll be able to answer them right on the spot if you want us to, or you can message us later. But I'm going to just jump right in. I got a PowerPoint presentation prepared and a bunch of notes, so we're just going to kind of go from there, okay? And just let me know when we're ready to go, Michelle.
Okay. And you did cut out for just a second. For
Okay.
just a second. So.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm having a little issues today, but we're going to try. Hopefully this will work well.
No
Do you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so again, we're going to be talking about this award-winning sales funnel and how to even do it. And so it has a kind of a couple aspects, and you just follow along with the steps, and then you just repeat the process over and over again. And then this way, your business becomes a 24/7 opt-in machine that once you get this set up and it is running smoothly, you never have to worry about it again, except to go in there and tweak or whatever, you know, especially if you're doing split testing and looking at stats and all that kind of stuff. But the first thing we're going to, you know, I just want to talk a little bit about is, you know, your sales funnel is all about getting more people to come to your website, because that's where this is all being set up with. And a sales funnel works by attracting potential customers with free or very low cost items and then convincing them to sign up for your mailing list. So when you have their contact information, you can start building a relationship with them and ensure that when they're ready to make the purchase, that they're going to come to you. So offering your potential customers a range of products or at different price points, or even different opt-in offers, this helps build the trust, and eventually it makes marketing to your customers much easier. So this is, you know, we've said this a lot and we go over this all the time, is like building that know, like, and trust factor in everything that you do. So it's a complete circle, and the funnel depends on how you see things. So here is our funnel, and what we're going to do, if you can kind of look at this, you're going to create awesome content, okay? And that leads to capturing their emails, that leads to building the trust and captivating them, and then sharing such high quality, low price products for people to return, and converts them into higher paying customers. So you can kind of see that at the top of the funnel, of course, is a larger amount of people that you are attracting. And then I'm going to break all these down, and then you're offering your free products or service, you're offering your low cost items, and then you're building trust and you're offering value by converting them into leads. So in the creating process, this is the top of the funnel. It's where your voice is being spread out in as many areas that you can get it out there to build the traffic coming to your website. So this is where you're creating the content, and that's where you can do blog posts, you can do videos, trainings, Google Hangouts, webinars, training courses, images, press releases. The list can go on and on, but this is where you're getting your name out. And this is also, you can do some paid advertising here. If you don't have the time, or if you don't have the expertise to be able to do videos or, you know, put things together, then you can always pay for your advertising, but you're going to end up doing one or the other. So, you know, with the paid, you can do banner ads, pay per click, you can do social media marketing, you know, and buying Facebook boost posts and ads, Twitter, LinkedIn. I mean, all of those offer ads today. Email marketing, you can buy lists. You know, so the sales funnels are used to transform strangers into prospects, and then customers, and then into customers and loyal fans. So it's a way to strategically bring people closer to your products and services, so that you can do this by attracting their attention, developing their trust, converting them into customers, and keeping them satisfied. You know, life is so fast in today's day and age because technology is, but if you create a good quality, value-packed information product, or you're creating good value on your blog post, then most likely when the readers come to your blog, they're not being distracted by all the other things that they could be doing, because you are there giving them value, and the value is in you training them, or you finding a problem that they have and you are creating that solution for them, so that when they need to ask questions, you become that go-to person. Now, connecting is where, of course, we're turning the strangers that we're gathering in here into potential prospects. So we're connecting with the prospects. This is where our landing page or opt-in page comes in. You have to focus on your headline because you want it to grab attention. And then you want to take that content and create an awesome title, something that's catchy. And again, you could use, just the starter, just even starting from the other PDF we have about creating the headlines or creating great titles for your content. So grab something and create a great title, and then of course then you have the opt-in form, because that's where all the juice comes. Because there's an old saying, is that your money is in your list, because it's easier to sell to repeat customers than it is to sell to someone that does not know, like, and trust you. So this is where you're going to be creating some kind of free product or service that you want to be able to share with your online community. So in exchange for your potential clients' contact information, you can offer video training courses. You can offer a newsletter that maybe you publish once a week, once a month, once every 2 weeks. That's totally up to you. You can offer ebooks on specifics, how-tos. So whatever your niche is, if there's a problem within that niche and you can figure it out, you can write an ebook on it and then offer that as a lead magnet, something that will draw people in. You can offer free graphics. If you're a great graphic designer, you can offer one-time webinars or just a free consultation session, because a lot of times even people starting out getting on online, they're struggling because they are bombarded with the amount of information out there, so they do not know where to even put their time in, because there's so much things that there's so many things that they have to do. So if you give them a free consultation, even if it's 30 minutes or so, and you make it value packed where they get off of there and they have a list step by step of what they need to accomplish in the next week, in the next month, whatever, then that is value to them, and they're going to start following you for sure. Now you have to grab the people's your prospects' undivided attention, and you have to keep them interested. So you want to keep them coming back for more. Like I said, this is especially true when you want to upsell the product or your prospects, or you have more to offer to them. Remember, people won't purchase an expensive life insurance policy, weight loss product, beauty tips, or beauty products or anything like that just by stumbling across your website for the first time or your blog. You need to get their permission to continually market to them over time, and then as you nurture that lead and as you continue to build that trust with them, then people will again get to know you, get to like you, and trust you enough to hand over their money to you. Now, our fifth section is on captivating. Captivating to me is where you create a low-cost item, something that is so high valued, but you give so much value, but at the same time you're only charging a low amount of cost for it. You're giving away so much expertise without having the client to work directly, with you. Then these products, the clients know what it would be like to work with you without risking a large amount of money, and that's the big thing. So again, you can be offering workshops, you can offer consultation packages, ebooks, group coaching practices. This is where membership sites come in, or video and audio series. It could be where podcasts come in. Things that are in the higher scale of just a free ebook or a free training program. This is now a higher scale of where you want people to pay for and to turn over some money to you, and it's at a very minimal cost, but at the same time, the reason and the mentality on your end that you want to be able to give to your people is the fact that you do not want them to fall into the category that they think that everything that you offer is going to be free, because that's one of the worst places to be at. Because, and I know Michelle and I are both on the same page with this, and you talk to anyone online trying to build a business, you are not there to just give information away free. Yes, for a season you will do that, but then all of a sudden that season is going to change, and you're going to know that that value that you're giving really is, it's taken you a long time to learn that, and so now it's time to start charging, even if it's just a minimal fee. It could be $9.95 for whatever, but it's time to start doing that. And then from there, then we're going to talk about converting, and this is where your autoresponders come in, such as Aweber or MailChimp. Now, I just want to say one little thing about this. Not all email marketing suites that offer autoresponder services are the same. So make sure that you do your homework and make sure you check out to see exactly what the differences are in comparison. So in the converting process, this is where you will see and set up your follow-up email series. Now, the general rule of thumb is to put together about 10 to 12 emails in a series, and to keep this one point in mind. And what I like to call it is the 3-to-1 rule. And what that means is that this is where you offer 3 emails that go out at specific times. So they could be a day apart, they could be a week apart, whatever the case is. But the thing is to keep in mind is that you want to be communicating with your list on at least a daily basis, okay? So I would be sending out these emails every day, and the first 3 are going to be nothing but value packed. They are going to, I'm not asking them for nothing. I am sharing content with them. I am sharing techniques and strategies with them. And then my 1 email after my first 3, so it will be like my 4th email sending out, that is when I'm asking them to, or reminding them about a service or a product that I have for sale, and I can, what they call, pitch to my list. So it's the 3, you're putting 3 out that is nothing but packed value to your 1 of pitching, and then you do it again, 3 out that is nothing but packed value to your 1, and it's just a process that gets repeated over and over again until you get to like about 12 emails in a series. And then you know that you really covered a plethora of information, and you gave great value for that specific target market that was being captured at that time. So in the so as you can see, what we did, we created content, we connected with our prospects, we captivated them by offering them such awesome value, and we're converting them. We're learning how to do this. Now, this is not something that happens in a moment of time. This is something that happens over time. So it's something that takes a little bit of time of you putting together and tweaking and seeing what's working, what's not. It's not something that, like I said, that you don't expect to see results within a day. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. You have to put in the time, you have to put in the to be able to grab hold of and let this thing run its full course to drive enough traffic to it, because you cannot check out the stats or check out all the algorithms on something that you might only have 5 people opt in onto your list. You have to wait till it does get a little larger. So just like in traditional marketing, we want to make sure that we have all the call to actions, and that's where our converting and captivating all comes into place, and this prompts your customers or your potential customers to make a decision. And the good thing about the online sales funnel is that you don't have to close the first time they come to your website. As you continue to develop the relationship with them, then a close can happen at any stage, and it's going to be when your customer gets to the you know, they've been through the knowing stage, they've been to the liking, and now they trust you, and they trust the information that you're sharing, and they trust the content that you're giving, that it is going to be over the top, and it's going to be well worth their hard money that they are spending with you. So the name of the game is you want to keep them happy and keep them loyal. So it's much easier and less expensive to keep current customers than to find new ones. So referrals from existing customers is also one of the most effective, least expensive ways to acquire customers. And the best form of any promotion, of course, is the customers themselves. So once they start talking, once you can kind of build up that viral effect of people talking about you or talking about your products or service, then that's going to start creating a snowball effect. So in social media, we all know is an awesome tool, you know, that it can grow faster and quicker than what we've ever even assumed or ever even saw happen before. So and remember, people get to know you before they will ever buy from you. So, on the end of this, I just want to encourage you that if you have not signed up to get our ebook that, you know, about our creating great headlines that people will just gravitate towards, I want to encourage you to do that. So grab our free report. It's called 10 Riveting Headlines Your Prospects Won't Be Able to Resist. That's the link right there, theblogbabes.com/just headlines. It's a really easy one, and go and sign up and get on our email list, because as we are developing and as we are growing just in each of us, and in what the Blog Babes really is going to be focusing on, you don't want to miss out, because we are offering you a value that is going to take your business to the next level, and that is for sure. You know, I can't say that enough. So, Michelle, that is all I have right now.
Before you leave.
Okay.
I wanted to share something. You guys, when I first got in this industry a few years ago, I connected with a company that provided the quote-unquote marketing system, where this is where I learned how to use the autoresponder. This is where I learned how to use capture pages. And what they did is, and this was one of their selling points, is they actually gave me all the autoresponder messages that went along with it, right? But this is what the problem was, is every single email that went out was pitching. And it was either pitching or it was sharing a story of somebody else in the company that was having massive success using the system. But the truth is that it was still pitching. And, you know, I actually spent a lot of money on advertising, and I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of opt-ins and hundreds of leads from it. But guess what? Most of them ended up opting out because they didn't get to know me. They didn't get to know who I was. So basically what I was doing is I was just being the person that was pushing the button and buying the ads. And nobody got to know me, and so people weren't joining me. Now, I did get a few signups, but they didn't stick around because they didn't know who I was. And so, yeah, I just wanted to, I think I just lost Donna. But, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, that what Donna said is so true, that you definitely don't want to be pitching every time. And I get emails all the time from marketers that it feels like every time I get an email, it's a pitch. I'm getting pitched. And that is not the way to do email marketing. That is not the way to develop a relationship with your prospects. And so the ones, though, that I love, the ones I cannot wait to open their emails, are the ones that are providing free trainings, and the ones that are providing value. And then every once in a while, when I do get an ad, or excuse me, when I do get an email talking about something that they're promoting, they have built so much value in my mind that it's called the law of reciprocity. I know I'm totally dissecting that. You know what I'm trying to say. But there is an actual mental psychology fact that if you are providing enough value, it is people are going to feel obligated if you have done your job creating, value and building a relationship. They're going to feel obligated to buy from you. Now, of course, there's a price point where it's going to be too much or it's not going to be worth it to them. There's going to be a price point where people will pay up to, and that's your job to create that value. And then, of course, you do want to test and tweak and see what's going to be the best price point, but you definitely want to have, products that are going to be very inexpensive all the way up to, something that might be a bigger price point. If you know that your value is worth it and people are going to buy it, then definitely, but that is definitely a little bit more advanced. But guys, if you are currently in a network marketing company, and what Donna was sharing, to some people it might be a little bit over your head because you are not, you haven't thought that far. Just keep in mind that, let's say you're in the makeup industry, okay? Let's say you're with a company and you sell makeup. What you could do is, the value that you could provide would be, tips on how to provide makeup. You can do like a weekly hangout where you're actually doing a tutorial on how to apply eye makeup, or how to apply mascara, or how to utilize the makeup that you're promoting. And then you can also do videos. You can do videos and you can be sharing that. And then you can create a lead magnet, ebook or a video course or what have you, to provide, and people are going to love that. They're going to find that's value, and then what they're going to do is they're going to buy, or they're going to join your company. So I hope this made sense. I hope that you got a lot out of it. I know that what Donna did was pure high value, and I know she's been having a few technical difficulties. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And thank you so much for being here. Leave a comment, let us know you're here, and we will chat with you later. Bye, guys.